Here we are back at it again, talking more RV sales process. And today we're talking about the most important thing in sales. And if you've been here for my talks and maybe you've seen some videos, then you would know that talking to more customers is the singular most important thing when we're talking about meeting and exceeding our sales goals. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Talking to more customers is the singular most important thing when we're talking about meeting and exceeding our sales goals. Okay, because it doesn't matter if you close 100% of the people that you talk to if you're only talking to one or five people a week. Okay, so and obviously nobody has 100% close rate, so that's not even going to be in the cards. But the point is you have to talk to enough people so that you can actually close the deal, so that you can actually get the time or the amount of time you need in the deal for you to become an expert at it. Okay, like I've said in past videos, it takes 10,000 hours in any given subject. Maybe you've read the book Outliers by, I think it's Malcolm Gladwell, I believe. And he outlines in that book how to become an expert at any given thing. You need 10,000 hours in that field. Okay, so to become an expert in the deal, we need 10,000 hours inside of the deal. Okay, and we don't get to 10,000 hours in the deal if we're not talking to enough customers, if we're not talking to enough people. Okay, so that's what you have to understand is talking to customers is probably even more important than the sales process because, again, if we're not talking to enough people, we're not going to close any deals. All right. So, the sales process is great and it does help you close more deals and it helps you learn your customers' emotions and it helps you get over those objections. Right. But what it can't do is get you talking to more customers. Okay. So, I want people to understand that if you're not putting in the work, if you're not putting in the dials, if you're not sending the text messages, if you're not doing your own outreach, if you're not doing some of these things so that you can get your own customers, then, training on the sales process might not be the thing that helps you meet and exceed your sales goals. Okay. So at the end of the day, customer leads are what is going to feed the dealership. Customer leads are what are going to feed the business. Customer leads are what are going to help you thrive. Right. So if your dealership is down, maybe sales numbers are down, if our business numbers are down, if we're not talking to enough customers, the first thing I think we need to figure out isn't how we can improve the sales process. I think it's, how do we improve the lead generation process? How do we improve the amount of, how do we increase rather the amount of customers that our business, our dealership, our sales team is getting in front of so that we can have enough conversations to meet and exceed these big goals that we set for ourselves. Right now, maybe if we have small goals and it doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, I'm not talking to people with small goals, right? I want people that want to blow sales records out of the water, dealerships that want to lead their area for 10 plus years and break sales records in their area. Those are the kinds of people I like to surround myself with, or I like to um, you know I guess help train because that's what I think. At the end of the day, I'm trying to get to as many customers as I can so that I can add value to as many customers' lives as possible. And when I add value to my customers' lives, in turn, it helps me, right? So it's a win-win for everybody. And that's, really what I'm trying to do, right? So, if you're a salesperson, if you're at a dealership, if you're at your desk, if you're not following up with people, if you're not making phone calls, if you're not putting in the dials, okay, then we need to figure out what we're doing. And sometimes we even had a conversation the other day where a man, Stephen Chesson, was speaking with me about a BDC department. Okay. And a lot of RV dealerships don't have BDC departments. And, there's different ways to go about it, right? If your sales team isn't good at getting their own customer leads, maybe they're not good at doing their own marketing or doing videos or follow up, right? Or whatever they're not good at, you can always add a team like IMR, right? We're a marketing agency that helps you get more customer leads for your dealership or business, right? So you can add a company like IMR to your team and we can get you more customer leads. Usually we're doubling the amount of customer leads you get, months into working with us, right? So if you want double the customer leads, you work with someone like IMR, bada bing, bada boom. We have problem solved. The sales team is talking to more customers now, and then we don't have to worry about our sales team doing that kind of lead generation. If you have a BDC department that likes to, or that rather that calls leads to schedule them for our sales team, well, we still need that online marketing. We still need that funnel of sales leads, right? So, one of the things I've noticed in RV dealerships and RV sales across the board is it's, a lot of them are a little more old school in terms of the marketing, in terms of the way they reach out to their customers. They're not using the new platforms like Facebook marketing and YouTube marketing and, pay-per-click ads and, lookalike campaigns and, all the different things that you can do to target your market's customer to get them back to the website, to get them back to your sales funnels, right? So, depending on what you're doing at your dealership, there might be things that we could improve on. There might be things that we could add to, whether it be email campaigns or, ad campaigns, or, if there is a billboard or something that you're using that doesn't seem to be giving you much of a return, or maybe there are radio ads that you're doing that don't seem to get you much of a return, right? If that's the case, then why not switch that budget to something that's going to get you more customer leads, right? Because at the end of the day, your sales teams need to be talking to more customers, right? That's what's going to get your dealership. That's what's going to increase sales numbers. That's what's going to, get our sales teams making the kind of money that they want to make while they're at their dealerships. Okay. It's talking to more customers. So if we don't have a good game plan on how we're going to get our dealership, our business, our RVs in front of customers, then that's where we need to start. Again, if you want to use my agency, feel free to give me a call directly, 330-703-3930. Again, 330-703-3930. We'll get you double the internet leads in the first 3 months guaranteed, right? Or we work for free. Okay. So, we like to get you new leads. We can get them for you. If you want to try that, give me a call, 330-703-3930. But, at the end of the day, the goal is to talk to more customers, no matter how we're doing it, whether we have our sales teams reach out in different ways to get in front of more customers. We have video teams. We have, whatever the game plan is, right? That's the name of the game when it comes to business is, how many customers can we talk to? How many people can we get the business in front of? That way a customer can make an educated decision on if doing business with your RV dealership or your company or whatever is right for them. Okay. Well, we can't do that again if we're not getting in front of enough customers. So, how are we doing that? Are we on Facebook? Are we on YouTube? Are we on Snapchat? Are we on TikTok? Are we on Instagram? Are we doing email campaigns? Are we doing TV commercials? Are we doing radio ads, billboards? What are we doing? Or are we just, stationed on the side of a busy road and we're waiting for driving, people? Are we training our sales teams how to follow up with the leads that they haven't closed? Are we making sure that our sales teams are making those phone calls while they're at the dealership, or sending those emails, or sending those texts, or doing whatever needs to be done so that we can be getting in front of the right customers, right? That really, as a salesperson and as a sales manager or a GM or RV dealership, has got to be the first thing that we're thinking about, right? Because again, without enough customers, it does not matter what our closing percentage is, right? If we're talking to 10 customers a month and we close 100% of them, and that means we got 10 deals out. Sweet. Fantastic, right? But if we have, a 50% closing rate and we talk to 30 customers this month, we just put out 15 deals. So someone that has a 100% closing rate but talks to 10 customers is going to get outsold by someone who has a 50% closing rate but talks to 30 customers. Going to be outsold by 5 deals. 150% you would be outsold by with someone who has half of a closing percentage of you, right? So the numbers scale up tremendously when you start talking about how many customers are we dialing in a day? Are we dialing 10, 20, 30, 40 customers a day? Right? When we're doing that, if we're dialing 40 customers a day and following up with leads that haven't purchased or leads that have purchased, and we're taking them back through the sales process to see if they need a trade-in, right? Because people's lives change, kids get older, things happen, right? Maybe we need to go from a travel trailer to a motorhome now, because instead of being stationary at the local campground, now we're driving around the US and we're traveling. So now we need a motorhome, right? But are we following up with our customers that have bought from us and, going through that sales process to make sure that the things that they're doing are still being met? Right? Because if not, let's get that trade in on the travel trailer. Let's get them into the motorhome, and we're rocking and rolling. Now we got 2 units to a customer. We're building more rapport with the customer because we're providing value, and we're providing them with RVs that help them do the things that they want to do in life, right? But again, how are we reaching out to these customers? What are we doing, right? Maybe some salespeople out there, maybe you're putting things on Marketplace. Maybe you're doing your own videos on Facebook or YouTube. Probably, you could be doing your own ads as a salesperson. My guess is most of you probably aren't. So, you could be doing that, guessing that you're not. Most dealerships, or a lot of dealerships, aren't even doing, all of the different online ad campaigns that they could be. So, it would be silly for me to think that a salesperson would be doing it, because it's not easy, right? But at the end of the day, what are we doing to focus down and get more customers, get in front of more customers, get our dealership, our business, our sales team talking to more people? Again, if you want my agency to do it, IMR, we'd love to do that. We can typically double the amount of customer leads you're getting. And, even just a month, we've done it in as early as a month. Sometimes it might take 2, mostly 2 at the most, maybe 3, I guess. But, at the end of the day, we can get you more customer leads so your dealership salespeople can be talking to more, targeted customers, or your business as well. We work with home service companies, waterproofing companies, dealerships. You name it, we can help you find your customer. You can also get the book, Sell More, Live More Sales Training. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes and Noble. Go grab the book by Chris Paulino, the one and only. So go grab that book on Amazon. Go grab it on Barnes and Noble. The link is in the description. You can also get access to the online video training program at sellmorelivemore.net. If you're an RV salesperson and you want to become a part of a streamlined sales training program, go grab that Sell More, Live More sales training program. You can get it from sellmorelivemore.net. It's only, I want to say, $99 for the whole program, or around $9 a month if you want to do it monthly. So it's very inexpensive. And it's definitely going to help you make more money than it costs. So, adding value to salespeople's lives, that's what I'm trying to do. So go grab that program, sellmorelivemore.net. It's only $99 for the whole program, or around $9 a month if you want to do it monthly. So go grab that. If your dealership or business needs more customer leads, give me a call directly, 330-703-3930. Again, 330-703-3930. I'd love to help your dealership, your business get in front of more customers because, as we've been talking throughout the weeks, the formula to meet and exceed our sales goals as a business or a salesperson is to talk to more customers, increase our closing percentage, and decrease our time spent per deal. When we're able to do that, we're able to close more deals, create happier customers, and meet and exceed our sales goals. So, if you're having trouble getting in front of your customers, if you're having trouble getting internet leads for your sales team, give me a call directly, 330-703-3930. Because again, it does not matter how good your sales team is if you're not talking to enough customers. Okay, if you're having trouble with that, give me a call, 330-703-3930. And we're going to be talking about RV sales process all year, so make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hop over to YouTube, hop over to Facebook, type in Infinite Media Resources, subscribe to that YouTube. Also, give us a like on Facebook. That way you can see the different videos that we put out there because we'd love to help your business grow. So again, you need more customer leads. You need more business for your dealership or for your business. Give me a call. I'd love to help. 330-703-3930. We're going to be talking about RV sales process and the sales process in general all year long. So again, connect with me on LinkedIn. Go like our Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you can be a part of it. So I'll see you on the next one.